Hey guys, we are going to talk about land investing. We're also going to talk about the access, right? And pros and cons, good and bad, and the hierarchy of them. So we're going to start with kind of the least favorite, and bounce around and talk about it. So, how you access a property, right? First of all, you have no access or landlocked properties. Don't touch those with a stick, your brother's stick, anybody's stick. Don't touch them. Easement, right? This is something. There's a couple different ways of having easement across there. A deeded easement is okay. You're not going to do a subdivide off of a deeded easement. I don't care who you are. It's not worth it. Don't even play that game. So, also handshake easement. I've personally seen these deals go way awry, especially with new buyers and the good old, just because it saves you 3 miles or 5 miles driving around and you've always come across our southwest pasture, doesn't mean that the new owner is going to be able to, because he's from Dallas and we don't like those people. I have seen that. I have seen those roads destroyed. I've seen them booby trapped with giant rocks, debris, all this other stuff. Don't do it. Okay? It's not worth it. It's kind of dumb. So, big no no. So, next we will go to County Road. Okay? This is my favorite because there's usually less headaches as far as putting entrances in, things like that. But there's two different ways of county roads, right? You've got paved, and you have dirt and gravel. Depending on where you're living and what is expected in your part of the world, will dictate the price point and the desirability of those two different types, right? I'm always going to want to go with a paved county road access over dirt and gravel. That doesn't mean that in western Kansas or northern Arizona or New Mexico, Wyoming, certain places in West Texas, things like this, even in East Texas, that I've worked in, Alabama, things like that. That doesn't mean that a dirt and gravel is worth less, but if you can, I always try to get paved road access to your properties, right? Dirt road, gravel, that's fine too. Just make sure you know what you're doing as far as the quality of those roads and the environment that they're going to be in. You're trying to sell a premium product to a premium buyer, and they've got to drive 12 miles down a county road that could get really nasty, dirty, dusty, muddy, whatever. You are going to limit your buyer's pool. All there is to it. So, something to think about on that. State highway can be absolutely fantastic, can be a huge pain in the butt. Okay. I'm not even going to go into interstates. That's a whole nother game, and I've never personally played that game, and I'm not going to try to tell you I have. State highways, they work great, especially for flips. If you've got something, you got a state highway there, graveled up, looks great. Subdivides is a whole nother ball game. Then you're going to be working with your Department of Transportation in whatever state you're in, right? TxDOT with us can be a breeze in certain areas. TxDOT with us can be a complete and total nightmare. Putting entrances and having availability to put those entrances in off of those roads, depending on speed, depending on curve, depending on line of sight, all the things like this, depending on the depth of the bar ditch, the width of the bar ditch, things like this, something you have to pay attention to. So we like state highway access. We love paved county road access. We're okay with deeded easement, but that's kind of the hierarchy of it. So anyway, just want to let you know, and we'll talk to you soon.